to my screen? Is my screen visible to everyone? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is our application URL. Okay. Once you're done with registration, tech leads coordinator will share you the application details and all. Okay. So please done the registration as soon as possible. Today, first we'll see the application in details. What are the options we do have, and what are the significances of each component or each entity. The in detail of application UI, the UI components will say what are the various sections we do have and what is the significance of those. So once you log in this the application, okay. Okay, this is called your Oracle Fusion application, which is we call R30 cloud application. Okay, this is our Fusion cloud application, and this is our SaaS application model. We are in SaaS model. Everything is organized by Oracle itself. Just we are taking in a subscription of this URL. Just we are taking in a subscription from Oracle, and we are trying to implementing a solution to the business. Okay. Our organization is not maintaining anything. Sorry, it's everything is maintained by Oracle, not the organization. Okay. So this is our tiles. Various application tiles we do have. We are able to see something sales application, workspace application, service application, and something generic known applications like supply chain execution, order management, and this is contract management and subscription management, and something general accounting, payables, and something financial reporting center, which is Hyperion tool. Okay. So these are a couple of applications. Sorry, network issues. Okay. In general, we call this is global home screen. Okay. When you log in with your SaaS application very first time, you can see the global home screen. This global home screen, nothing but you can place or you can embed or you can integrate your BA reporting content or OTBA reporting content. Especially, we are placing a OTBA content into our global home page screen. This is called a global home page screen. When you click on your home screen, you may see your actual tiles. We called an actual tiles. Now, this is called a navigator board. We called as a navigator board, whichever you are able to see the icons. Okay, this is we called as a navigator board. The same way you can see there is a image oracle. Oracle left side you can see there is 3 lines image is there. This is called navigator board, and this is called a springboard. Okay, this is called a navigator board. You can see all your SaaS application, the application options you are able to see on the navigator board. In the same way, the same navigator board options you can see on the springboard. Okay, some of the times you may enable couple of applications on the navigator board, and some of the times you may enable couple of applications on the springboard. But likely or ideally in the real time, all the options, whichever navigator board does have an application access, the same you are able to see on the springboard. Okay, so in the 2 ways we are able to connect your application, either navigator board, either springboard. Okay, this is called a navigator board, and this is called a springboard. The right side you can see there is a user details here. This is one of the user, test user. I logged in. Here you can see couple of options, the settings and actions. This is personalization, administration, and the troubleshooting. Okay, this is a personalization is nothing but if you want to change this UI behavior, if you want to change UI look and feel, you can go for the set preferences, and you can change the time zones and all. Mostly the functional people or onshore team will change, will work on the set preferences. Okay, the administration is nothing but this is one of the edit pages and the edit global page template. These 2 options are likely related for application composer, or we can say customization activities. If you want to perform customization activities, you can go for edit pages and edit global page template. These 2 are we need to enable within the sandbox. Sandbox is nothing but that is one of the customization activity. Within the sandbox only we need to enable these activities like edit pages, edit global page template, and that is applicable for a dedicated user. Okay, this is edit pages and edit global page template. This is manage configurations. This is manage configurations is nothing but let's assume the functional team is configured so-and-so implementations for procure to pay cycle or order to cash cycle. Okay, let's assume the functional team is configured so-and-so configurations, like either it could be procure to pay cycle or order to management. It's not possible to configure a single user, right? They may be configured with the multiple users. Multiple users will work on this application at a time. So in order to configure anything, first you need to go for the manage configurations. In the manage configuration, they will create a project. Within the project, they need to enable all their configurations and try to implement the solutions. This is setup and maintenance. Setup and maintenance, nothing but this is complete the whole and soul your application offerings. This is called application offerings here. We call whichever you are able to see the applications on the springboard. We called application offerings or products or product families. You may find the complete application product families tasks. Task is nothing but again configurations. Just click on the setup and maintenance here. Nothing but this is called as a functional setup manager. So here this is setup. So as of now it sets into financials. The way you can select whichever product is required for you, just you can select the product. For example, I want to implement some order management configurations. Just click on the order management and you can find the order management related tasks here. Order management related task here. Let's go for procurement. Just select the procurement. You can see here procurement related options and you can select the procurement related tasks here. Okay, The way whichever product is required, just the functional people will try to select the respective product and they will try to implement this task within the project with help of manage configurations. This is purely related for functional task. So other than this, the right side, you can see one of the carousel tasks, which is called as a carousel. Nothing but the task pane. This is called a global task pane. Here you can see the global search. There is the option, one of the option you are able to see, global search. Okay, just click on the global search. So here you are able to see the complete whole and soul, all the application products or families or your offerings, the complete application or SaaS application related, all the tasks you are able to see irrespective of your product. This is called a global task. Mainly as a technical, we may navigate like this, manage value sets. If you want to configure value sets, just try to search with manage value set and you are able to see the value set related task. This is manage value set. Just navigate to the manage value sets and try to create your value sets here. Just click on the create. You will get a provision to create and you may create whichever validation, whichever value set is required. Just you can create the type of value set and you can proceed the next. Okay, the way as a technical, we may navigate to descriptive flex fields and couple of functional tasks in order to verify the data. Okay, you may navigate to the lookups, descriptive flex fields, and ER lookups, AP lookups, and EFF. If it is HCM related things, you may navigate to EFF extra flex fields and special information types, and HCM related lookups. A couple of technical tasks you may find here. Along with technical and the functional tasks also you can find here. And you may nothing but all the setups you can find from global search. If you want to go for a product wise, just go for here. This is a product wise. Again, you can find the product wise related tasks. If you want to go for the global search, nothing but this is all application related tasks you can find here. Okay, this is the significance of functional setup manager, nothing but setup and maintenance. You can find the setup and maintenance from settings and actions. This is setup and maintenance, and this is highlight flex fields. There is one of the new option Oracle is introduced for us, highlight flex fields. In general, in the R12, how you are able to find in a DFF on the screen? In R12, in the D2K form, there is a DFF, fields I can able to see, DFFs. In general, I want to get a structure or which attributes are enabled on the DFF I want to see. Before that, first you need to find your DFF name, right? In order to navigate application developer responsibility, with help of our DFF name, we need to query with the DFF name so that you will get a DFF structure there and you can able to see which attribute is mapping for which column. So based on that, you may tune your SQL statement as per business requirement. So before that, how you are able to find your DFF name on the screen in R12? Anyone? Anyone? In R12 application, how we are able to find your DFF name on the D2K screen?
You can use diagnostic feature. View
yes,
diagnostic.
exactly. Great. So just there is a manage diagnostics is there, diagnostics, so that it will open one of the system screen. There you can select the first LOV descriptive flex field, and immediately the second LOV would be populated. Whichever DFFs are available, just all the DFFs can be populated. If it is headers, lines, and distributions, you can see 3 DFF names. When you select header DFF, in the next text box, you can find immediate actual DFF name, right? So you are copying the DFF name and you're navigating the application or developer responsibility and so on. So you can find your DFF name and all. So here there is no storage such like that here. Okay. If you want to find any DFF on your web page, nothing but your SaaS application is completely on the web page, right? ADF web pages. This SaaS application is completely developed with the help of ADF technology. Okay. So if you want to find any DFFs on your screen, in your SaaS application or in your Fusion application, there is option highlight flex fields. There is option highlight flex fields is there. Just click on the highlight flex fields. Immediately it will highlight the flex fields whichever is available on your screen, and it will enable all your DFF fields there itself. Just click on your DFF name on that. It will highlight your DFF name on the screen. When you click on the highlight option, automatically it will open your DFF setup in the next screen, and you can find what are the attributes are enabled. And if you want to add any attribute, you can add the attribute there itself. No need to navigate your DFF task and all. Simply you can highlight the flex field and you can find your DFF name. What are the DFFs are enabled on your screen. Straight away, with help of highlight flex fields, you can find your DFF names, and you can find your context and your context associated attributes you can find on the screen itself. In the same way, on the screen itself, you can create your own DFF attributes. Okay, this is the significance of highlight flex fields, and this is troubleshooting run diagnostics. Moreover, we are going to use this run diagnostics. If you raise any service request to Oracle, for example, you are raised in a service request to Oracle for a general ledger related issue. Okay, general ledger related so-and-so technical issue, so-and-so balances are not matching, or so-and-so we are facing some technical issue. You raised one of the service requests with Oracle. Okay, Oracle is requested in order to diagnostic this issue. They may guide to you how to download, the transaction related data to the local machine. The transaction related data to the download to the local machine. They will guide you. There are a couple of tasks are available against the run diagnostics test. Okay, inside you can follow Oracle instructions and download your general ledger related transactions data into one of the zip file, and you can upload the zip file to your service request ticket. Okay, against your SR, just you need to upload your zip file so that Oracle will diagnose your issue and they will come back with a respective solution. So this is moreover run diagnostics test in order to download your transaction related data to the local machine. Okay, so other than this, the rest of is not used. Just go to about this application. So now we are in 21C. Every quarter Oracle will try to release their new version. Now we are in 21C. Very soon we may find 21D. Okay, every quarter Oracle will upgrade, their SaaS application in terms of any new enhancements are there or any bugs are there. Okay, they will fix the same and they will release the new enhancement. And for that release related history, they will provide for us. So what are the new features are available in the 21C, and what are the ERs are implemented, and what are the bugs are fixed on the 21C, and what are the new features you do have. There is a booklet they will release for us. Simply we need to follow the same and you can use your application. This is 21C. So very soon the next version is 21D. Now this Oracle application, the R13 application is developed with help of Oracle Application Development Framework, the ADF version, which is 11.1.9. They used the 11.1.19 ADF version is there. With help of this ADF compatibility version, they are developed our ADF web pages. Okay, and this is a middleware extension for application. This is one of the the compatibility version. And the database compatibility is true, nothing but we are able to use the database, nothing but database compatibility is true, especially for the VIP reports, we are able to connect with the database. Nothing but again the database is nothing but We are not able to connect the database within the SQL developer or the tool. We are not able to connect the database explicitly within the browser itself. Within the browser itself, we are able to connect the database. On the browser itself, you need to write your select statements in order to, develop your BIP reports. There is no explicitly data connection for your SQL developer and your, these told like that. There is no explicitly data connection. Within the application itself, you need to connect your database and try to develop your BAP reports. This is about a database, and the SaaS application doesn't support for any PL SQL concept, any table creation concept, any custom table creation concept doesn't support. Simply, it will support in a select statement. With the help of select statement, you can write your BAP reports. Okay. So in order to write your, or in order to develop the reporting concept here in the Springboard, on the Springboard, there is option here. You can see tools. There is option is tools are available here. Just navigate to the tools other than your applications here. On the tools, you can find couple of options are available here on the tools. And the tools, the first option is set preferences. The same set preferences you can find on the settings and actions, the second option, right? This is the same set preference you are able to see here. The same way, in the settings and options also here you can see set preferences. This is just simply if you want to change any look and change behavior, the styles representation if you want to change. If you want to change your time zone and all, just you can go for the set preferences. Again, within the sandbox, you need to work on the set preferences. This is alerts composer not used. Deep links. This is deep links is nothing but if you want to navigate any application URL. I want to navigate in a general ledger GL batch URL. I want to, when I click on invoice number, I want to change my invoice number on the UI. So you can find the deep links that is called an URL. In order to get the URL, you need to find with help of the deep links. This is developer connect. The developer connect is nothing but if you want to find any SaaS application web services for any product or any application. If you want to find any web services, you want to find any SaaS application web services, simply you can connect to the developer connect. There you can find your web services and web services related endpoint URI, and you can find all associated methods for that web service. Okay. And this is work list is nothing but the notifications. If you find any notifications, you may find your notifications here. In the same way, you can find the notifications here. There is the notifications is there, immediate right left. Just a moment. If you face any issues, let me know here. Please ping, instead of pinging, just you can raise your voice here. Just you can raise your hand and you come up with your, open questions immediately. Okay. So this is the work list. If you want to find any notifications, SaaS application, for example, I have raised one of the AP approval notifications. Okay. I want to see my notification, or when you raise a notification, it goes to the respective users, right? So the notification related history, you can find the work list here, or there is a direct icon is available. This is the notifications. Immediately you can find the settings and actions. Okay, this is the notifications. And this is reports and analytics. This is most important for us. And this is the technical, pure technical work. Reports and analytics. Nothing but how the reports and analytics embedded with our Fusion application is nothing but, as you know, you are familiar with, at least you have heard about this OBA application, right? Is anyone knows OBI application? Anyone knows OBI application?
Yes.
Yes. The OBI application is nothing but it's a concept of OTBA reports, Oracle Transactional Business Intelligence Reporting concept, nothing but OBI reports. Some facts and some measure columns would be available. With help of facts and measure columns, the OBI team will able to develop the reports, OTBA reports. So that is also one of the Oracle products. Oracle OBI application is nothing but that is also one of the Oracle products. Okay. For that Oracle product, Oracle is enhanced. Okay, Oracle enhanced the BAP reporting concept. Along with OTBA reports, Oracle is enhanced the BAP reporting development, and the both BAP reports and the OTBA reports, the both are integrated with our Fusion application. Since we are in a cloud model, right, SaaS model, so both are integrated into one of the application, reports and analytics, and integrated with our SaaS application. So with help of this reports and analytics, you can develop your BAP reports and your OTBA reports. When you're talking about BAP reports, it's not only XML reports. Whereas in article application, with help of BAP reports, you are connecting to XML publisher responsibility and something data definitions and templates. Only you are able to develop XML reports, right? So whereas in your R12, in your SaaS application and R13 model, with help of reports and analytics, you can develop XML reports along with there are a couple of other sources are available like Oracle BA analysis, nothing but you can use your OTBA report as a BAP report, and you can use Excel data source, you can use CSV data source, you can use view object. If everyone is familiar with OAF, then you can easily understand the view object. You can use view object as a data source, and you can use web services as a data source. Like the couple of data sources are introduced in part of R13 model along with your XML. Okay, so with help of reports and analytics, you can develop OTBA reports and BAP reports. Here again, OTBA reports is nothing but this is completely depends on view objects, and the view objects are depends on subject areas. That is, we will see very in detail when we are working with OTBA reports. This is schedule process. Schedule process is nothing but in R12, concurrent programs and concurrent request sets. These two concepts, right? Concurrent program and concurrent request set. If you want to run a concurrent program, what is the option? Simply we are navigating to the SRS screen, standard request submission screen window. SRS screen is available for each responsibility, right? SRS screen is available for each responsibility, and with help of SRS screen, you are trying to submit your concurrent program, and we are able to see the result with help of view output and view log. The same way, in our SaaS application, there is no concurrent program and there is no concurrent request set. These two are replaced with ESA job and ESA job set. ESA job is nothing but concurrent program, and ESA job set is nothing but your concurrent request set. Okay, these two, if you want to execute your ESA job or ESA job set, then schedule process will come into picture. This will act similarly same as your SRS screen. With help of schedule process, you can submit your ESA job and your ESA job set. Each ESA job will associated with your XML report. Okay, whichever you are created the report, okay, the report is associated with your ESA job, and at last you can submit ESA job in a schedule process. In the same way, the end user also will navigate to the schedule process, and they will submit an ESA job, and they will verify the report output. followed by. Yeah, Vishal. Vishal, tell me.
Sir, hi sir. What is meant by ASA job, sir?
Sorry?
ASA job in schedule processing.
Yeah, ESS job. You know the concurrent program, right? You are from EBS.
No, sir. I'm fresher in CS company.
Okay, you are fresher, right? Yeah. So ESS job is nothing but as of now, just you can get a definition. You are developing a report. Let's assume you are developing a report. I want to execute that report. I want to execute that report is nothing but for that report, we are developing one of the ESS job. Okay. For that ESS job, we are giving one of the report name for your report. Okay. The report name nothing but ESS job. With the help of that ESS job, end user will execute your report. Simply we are hiding the reporting concepts, the reporting, objects and all. Simply we are providing just report name to the user. Okay. This is a scheduled process. And again, this is import management, export management. These are both are related to UCM server, Universal Content Management Server. So as you know, in our table application, we are connecting the top model, application tops, and we are connecting the application tier and the database tier, right? So we do have the options like, PO top and something, AR top and AP top. And if you go for AP top inside, we can find reports and US folder. You have reports names and SQL folder. You are placing packages. The bin folder, you are placing some, shell script files, right? The same way here also, if you want to push any data related for inbound interfaces. For example, I'm trying to import the journals to my SaaS application. If you want to perform any inbound interface activity in a SaaS application, Oracle is providing a separate UCM account for us. UCM is nothing but same as your WinSAP FTP server. This FTP server, we are not able to connect explicitly from our end, and the browser itself, Oracle will provide you an UCM account for us. Just we need to follow the UCM account name. Automatically, your file will goes to your UCM server. UCM server is nothing but your SaaS application application server, same as your WinSAP FTP server in R12. Okay, especially for inbound and outbound patterns. If you want to import the data, if you want to export the data, you can use this import management, export management in order to work with your UCM server. This is download desktop integration installer. This is especially for ADF-DI. So as we heard about ADF-DI in our part of demo, right? ADF-DI is nothing but, one of the plugin, Excel plugin, same as your BAP report plugin. If you want to work with, if you want to develop your RTFs, so what you are to do, we need to install a BAP publisher software, and the plugin can be enabled on your Excel, right? Excel or Word. The same way, if you want to correct interface error data, okay, we need to install ADF-DI plugin on against your Excel application. The ADF-DI software you need to download from this option, download desktop integrator. Okay. Again, this transaction console and the notification preferences, these both are related to your notification activities. So mostly we are not touching this transaction console, notification preferences and all, since these are completely managed by functional team. There is no much technical work with your notifications part, nothing but the workflows. The workflows is completely shifted to functional team. Whereas in R12, the workflows we are developed with the help of workforce builder, right? Now there is no technical work with our technical teams, especially for the workflows. Just we are working on again BAP reports for customization of the notifications. That part we will take care as a technical work. So other than this, you can see the security console here. Security console. Security console is nothing but same as your system administrator responsibility. In Audible, if you have a sysadmin responsibility, you can find anything. You can connect to any application. You can create a number of users and you can assign a number of roles to the respective users. You can play whatever you want if you have sysadmin responsibility for your application, right? The same way in your SaaS application, with help of security console, you can create a number of users. Okay, here there is a provision to create any users, and for that users you can assign the roles. Whichever roles are required, just you can assign the respective roles to the your user, and those activities you can perform with help of security console. In the real time, you do not have any access for security console. Same as your EBS application. The EBS application also does not have sysadmin responsibility, right? In real time. Same in the real time also. Any one of your top level user does have your security console user access, and the top level user can provide or can create your own user, and whichever roles are required, just they will assign to you. Nothing but security console. Okay, this is the tools. So mostly we will navigate as a part of technical, deep links, developer connect for the web services, reports and analytics for OTP reports and BAP reports, schedule process for ESA jobs and ESA job sets, and security console for to create the users and adding the roles. Okay, as a experience, guys, we need to know how to create any user and how to add the roles to the respective user. Okay, the concept of roles is completely new in our SaaS application. Okay, this is all about tools. And other than tools, you can find the configuration. There is a configuration options available here: alerts, application composer, and the page integration and the appearance. Again, the look and feel, if you want to change anything on the navigator board and the springboard, you can go for the appearance, and the application composer and the page integration. These both are nothing but customization activities again. In the settings and actions, you can find edit action and edit global page template, right? Along with those two options, you can find these appearance, application composer, and the page integration, and some more options we do have. Okay, those are belongs to your customization activities. Within the sandbox, we need to work on these customizations. Okay, so application composer is nothing but, for example, I want to perform a validation on my standard page. I want to control the user with help of some of the validations. You can perform the validations with the help of application composer. The same way, I want to create custom UI options, like I want to create a custom text box. The way Oracle is provided a minimal functionality to work with your customization. Oracle is not recommended to customize any of your application. Almost they are providing the complete features for your business requirement. Still, if you want to go for customization, Oracle is recommends it's very minimal, not the maximum. It's very minimal, and those options just we need to follow in order to perform customizations for application composer. And is the page integration is nothing but, I want to create my own tile. I want to create my own tile, and I will call as a BAP reports. You can create your own tile here. When you click on your tile, you can open your BAP report here itself. When you click on the tile, the report itself will be executed in a next browser. Okay, that is a page integration. You can create a new tile. Against a new tile, you can create a number of pages like this. Just create a report tile. Against the report, you can create report 1, report 2, report 3, and report 4. Just when you click on the report 4, it will execute your report within the browser itself. No need to navigate to the reports and analytics. In the real time, couple of times we may work on this, page integration. The same way, if you want to redirect a third-party applications, I want to open a third-party application from the SaaS application. Simply, you can embed your third-party application URL with help of page integration, with help of new pages creation. just create a new page. For that page, just you can embed your, third party URL. And when you click on that tile, automatically it will open your third party application from your SaaS application. So that is called a page integration activities. Okay. So this is all about your SaaS application UI related options. Okay. Mostly other than tools and the configuration extensions, you can find the complete product families. For example, this order management. If you want to work with order management, just you can go for these options. This is receivables. I want to go for AR receivables. AR invoices, just navigate to the billing here. Here you can create your own, you can work with your AR transactions. This is your AR transactions. You can see the complete dashboard of your transactions. The same if you want to create any transaction, create transaction and manage transactions and so on. So the way you can find your all transaction related history, you can find in the billing. This way you can find your applications, whichever you want. This is my workforce management. This is especially for HCM related application. This is my workforce management. You can find the person management, new person, absences, performance, workforce structures. You can find all your HCM related tasks in workforce structures here. Oracle is provided a dedicated, searching mechanism, especially for HCM application, which is workforce structures. This is payrolls, the data exchange for HCL data loaders. This is okay. And the same options you can find the navigator board here. Just click on the navigator board. Just navigate the workforce structures. This is a navigator board. Again, you can find all the options here. This is my workforce management. The same options you can find here as a list in the format of list here. The same order management. The same way here you can find just decrease the application size. You can find the more option here. This is a more option. Other than products, you can find your configuration. See here, configuration, sandboxes, migration, appearance, structure. Whereas in the Springboard, the configuration, you can find only you are able to see application composer, page integration, something visual builder, right? Whereas in the navigator board, you can see the complete options here. The sandboxes, the migration, structure, page integration, and application composer. These are all activities are related to your sandbox customization activities. Just create a sandbox and work on these activities. Okay. So that's it for today. Just we are followed, just this recap, just we have seen what are the application options are available and what are the significance of Springboard in the navigator board and settings and actions, and what are the options are available in settings and actions like personalization, administration, the troubleshooting, and in the home screen. Other than application, the product families, you can find the tools and extensions and configurations. 3 options are there. Within the tools, you can find the deep links, developer connect, and reports and analytics, schedule process, and security console. The configuration is nothing but especially dedicated for your customization activities. Okay.
Hi.
Okay. Anybody has any questions on this?
Hi, this is Nikhil.
Yeah, Nikhil.
What are value sets and what is DFF?
DFF value sets, for example, I want to create a report parameter. Okay.
Okay.
I want to create a report a parameter that let's assume report parameter name is country.
Okay.
Not possible to type every time the country names, right? I want to populate the values as a list of values, which are the countries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These list of values, nothing but the value sets.
Okay, so it's used for reporting
Yeah,
purpose,
especially for the
similar to data
reporting,
science.
not only the reporting side, in the application perspective also, we need to use as a list of values for these value sets.
Okay,
And
okay, thanks.
nothing but, for example, Oracle's provided standard tables, right? For us, standard tables. If the standard tables doesn't support for us, the standard table content, the columns are not supported for the business. If you want to capture any additional information, simply we are going to create a descriptive flex field, a new column. We need to enable a new column on your table and you need to capture the new data. For example, I want to hold the passport details. Oracle is not provided to hold some passport details. Okay. So just the functionality will configure passport related DFFs. And when you open the UI, you can see the DFF related the passports. And when you enter the data, this data will go to certain table of the attribute columns. Okay. If you know the background, you can easily understand this EVA, this DFFs and this value sets concept.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem, Nikhil.
Hi, Gopal here.
Hi Vijay, this is Altaf.
Yeah.
What about the custom pages development like in e-business?
Yeah, the custom pages development, still Oracle is not recommended to develop in a custom pages because this is not compatible with our SaaS application. Still, if you want to go for the custom page development, you need to take a PaaS subscription. Okay. Since if you take a PaaS subscription, application the data layer with you. Okay. Taken a PaaS subscription and with the help of ADF technology, you need to develop your ADF pages and you can deploy into WebLogic server within the SaaS application.
Okay.
More complex work. Okay. And this is not a compatibility from PaaS to SaaS. Always you may get a couple of issues. The reason Oracle is provided, instead of going for PaaS solutions, Oracle is already providing for us a VBCS, Visual Basic Cloud Service, within the OIC. Just use that VBCS and you can develop your own applications with the help of REST APIs and web services.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, understood.
Hello, Vijay.